morning. I haven't had coffee yet, but I'll make the first meal, and obviously I will be having coffee. So, how did I lose 8 kilo in 6 weeks? By having the same meals every day. Every day. I'll explain later. The only change in quantity, but the more consistent we are with food, the more consistent results we get. And if you can't eat the same meals every day for a very short period of time, then you don't, quite frankly, you just don't want to lose the weight enough. Because the more consistent you are, the more consistent weight loss you have. It's as simple as that. The more variety you have, the less predictable the results are. And if you macro track, 99% of people who macro track end up having the same things daily anyway, because they know exactly what they're having and it's their little thing and it's easy. Fat loss is very simple. It is very simple. Be consistent, be in a calorie deficit. And the best way to do that is by having a meal plan, by far, because you are guaranteed results if you stick to the meal plan and you do the work, as in cardio and train hard. You do those 3 things, you will lose body fat. Simple as that. Anywho, I'd put 100 grams of liquid egg whites in here. This cart's finished, so that's easy. 4 whole eggs and 100 grams of frozen fruit. Fucking hell. That's how you know I'm tired. Veg. This is also finished. So, that's easy. Yeah. Obviously, you can use fresh veg. You can use any veg you like, to be honest. Why the liquid egg whites? Volume, to be quite frank. You could just do 4 eggs and some vegetables. So if you wanted to make a 4-egg omelette with mushrooms, tomatoes, stuff like that, it's fine. I just prefer to put more volume in. So I'm going to make a frittata. Basically, an omelette that you don't flip in the frying pan. You keep on the frying pan, you put the frying pan under a grill. And that is it. That is literally it. That is the simplest thing you can make at this time of the day. Because pre-coffee, she gets more. So yeah, pre-coffee. Yeah, pre-coffee. Shit is difficult to think. Like now, really, I slept really well. Slept really, really well. I think that's the issue. Oh, good. And before we put it in, let's go over here. I need to put in a shit ton of salt and pepper. Salt should be pretty much in every meal. You desperately need it. Get as much sodium in your body as possible so you do not cramp. Ugh. So, it's that. Give it a whisk. Put it on the frying pan, which has been going now, is preheated, as is the grill. Cool. Follow me here. Oh, look at that for a swiggle. Actually, I don't know if that looks any good, but it's too early for this shit. As I say, into the frying pan. And that's it, job done. Now we just literally wait to get a decent base on this thing. And then we put it under the grill, which is already warmed up. Should we do this one today? I think we should. Because most humans are fats. I've got this coffee machine. I say I got this coffee machine. Steph got me this coffee machine because I'm amazing and I deserve it. And it's not because her company were moving office and they were getting rid of it because they got a new one in and it was going spare, so she just took it and I've got it now. That isn't the reason at all. That's not true. That's a fabrication. And if anybody tells you any different, they're lying. But just put it everywhere. Coffee is life. I'll definitely still be having a monster, by the way, after this. I'll shadow it out. So while this is going, put this will go under here in a second. And then all I do is add some 0-calorie sauce on top. And then go to work. As you can see, it's 6:20. Oh god, this is needed. Honestly, at this time of day, this thing is my best friend. Okay, this is done. Put it in here. Now we just leave the top to go and we're done. And this beauty can go straight into my gob. Please hurry up. Is anybody else a clean freak like that? Everything has to be clean. So I'm going to clean now whilst this cooks because I hate mess. I just hate it. I don't have OCD. I just like to be clean. Right, this is going down my nut. I will show you when this is all done, but I need to clean first. I need time for coffee to enter my system and for it just to cool down, but hey, I'm not going to subject you to watch me eat every bite of this, but you get the idea. I've got a particularly busy day today. A normal day for me, basically, let's say it starts from now. Probably won't go to bed until about 10. I'm going to start my first window cleaning job at 7:30, and then I'll probably close the laptop when I start working on the online coaching around 9:30. So it's a good 14-hour day. So I need to eat early, and this is exactly what I do Monday to Friday. Weekends, obviously no window cleaning, but coaching still happens. That's when all check-ins happen on a Saturday morning. And that's when I just really love Saturday mornings. I really love them because I get to see everybody's progress. I get so excited for it. And then any changes that need to be made happen live on the check-in as well. So yeah, absolutely buzzing for a Saturday morning. But then when check-ins are all done, for the rest of Saturday, that is my downtime. I'm off the clock. And then Sundays, I work again, all online. So let's say that's another, it's not that deep, it's like another, let's say, I don't know, 5 hours. So what's that, 14 times 5 is 70. All right, that's quick. Yeah, I'm looking at like 70 plus hours a week working. And I do that with 2 businesses, and I still meal prep, still train hard, still get cardio in. still get this in there. There's no such thing as someone's too busy. Someone's just not organised enough. It's that simple sometimes. I mean, if you do think about all the times you accumulate scrolling on your phone, or if you do go to the gym, how much of the time that you're there are you spent actually lifting weights or doing cardio compared to hours of chatting? I'm not saying don't be social in the gym. I'm not saying that, of course I'm not. But I know people are in the gym for hours and hours, and there's no need to be. Like, a workout takes less than an hour. So if you include cardio, like an hour and a half max, typically. So yeah, you can save a lot of time. Meal prep itself doesn't take too long. Like, this took minutes to cook. The second meal I've made in advance, I made that last night. Just cooked a shit ton of chicken breasts and made up a salad, and that's going to be meal 2, which you'll see later. Every meal is designed to be quick and easy, or if you prep ahead of time, it's quick and easy in the long run, because again, if you are a busy person, meal prepping is the best thing you can do, because you don't have to fuck about thinking about what am I going to eat, or what macros are these, or where am I going to get this food. If you can take food with you, you don't have to think about it for the rest of the day. You just eat it and crack on. So if you are in or thinking of being in a diet phase, meal prepping is always going to get you the furthest. Always, always, always. Especially the deeper you go into a prep. Sorry, not a prep, a fat loss phase. The more hungry you'll be, the less you actually want to fixate on food. You just want to have a very easy, simple way and relationship when it comes to food. So there really isn't a downside when it comes to meal prepping being in a fat loss phase. When you bulk, that's different. We can add more variety. And typically speaking, things are more the opposite. You eventually get to the stage where you just don't really enjoy food too much, because you do have to eat in surplus for such a long time, which I find to be the hardest part of trying to build your body. It isn't easy sometimes, but that's when you use your brain and start having calorie dense food. So instead of having like a packet of microwave rice, have 2 bagels, because it's the same carb intake, but it's easier to eat 2 bagels than it is the whole packet of rice, for example. Or you'd have, say, potatoes in your plan when you are dieting, because you can get a lot of volume out of them, but you don't want volume when you're bulking. So you'll change that up as well to something else. So yeah, lots to think about. Oh God. Lots to think about when it comes to literally changing your body, because the food is the reason why you either need a fat loss phase because you have too much of it, or you need to build muscle because you haven't got as much as you like. And the more consistent you are with your food, the better results you'll get. As simple as that. I need to eat this and fuck off to work.
All right, food on the go. Chicken, salad, and that is legit. That's literally it. I cooked all the chicken last night. I think it was 1.5 kilos chicken breasts. Just put some seasoning all over it. Whack it in the oven 45 minutes. Bosh, done. Salad wise, just have what you want. It's not that deep. Low calorie dressing, and that's it. Like, obviously, as you can tell, I'm in the van. I'm on the go. I'm working. Stopping for literally 5 minutes from the side of the road. Yam this, and then crack the fuck on. It's just like I said this morning when I didn't have any caffeine. As you can tell, I've had some now. I had one of these actually. Where is it? See that shit? I had this. Not as good as a Monster. Not as good as a Monster. So I would do bad things to be sponsored by Monster. I really would. But I'm not. Still got to drink the fuck out of them though, because they are life, man. Like, if I have a coffee in the morning and a Monster before work, that sets me up for the day. I'm laughing. I don't need any caffeine before gym. Yeah. I'm more awake. I feel good. So, I could probably elaborate a little bit more on what I said earlier. Fat loss isn't difficult. You make it difficult for yourself. If you are consistent with the food going in and your output, you will lose body fat. How long it takes you to get to your goal? Well, how long's a piece of string? Of course, there is many things to consider over a long fat loss phase. For example, I'd probably get somebody to diet for 12 to 16 weeks, then take a diet break where we go into maintenance, maybe build the calories up a little bit for 4 to 6 weeks, and then go again. So that way, you're not dieting for months and months and months, and then you're not sacrificing a huge chunk of your life all at once. Doing it systematically. And then if you can like start off here, bring the weight down, hold, bring the weight down, hold. You get the idea? You're always going to achieve no matter what. And you get to plan around events. You get to plan the social life. You get to actually do things instead of continuously dieting. So let's say you've got some sort of social in 12 weeks time. Okay, we'll start dieting. Start the social, we'll take a break for 4 or 5 weeks, get everything reset, and then go again. And if you've got nothing 10 weeks after that, we'll take a break then. So you're always going to have your plans. You're always going to be able to do stuff. But you have to put the work in. You have to. You didn't put the body fat on overnight. It took time. It took eating in a calorie surplus for a prolonged period of time. And the bigger you are, the longer you've done that for. So the reverse has to happen, right? For you to lose the body fat, you have to do it for a prolonged period of time. And it's going to take a while. You're not going to lose the body fat overnight. And I think a lot of people want instant results and you just don't get them. You won't get them. But you have to put the work in. The more work you put in overall, the more consistent results you get. So I'm going to eat this because I have been consistent. My rate of body fat that I've lost is purely down to consistency. Eating the same meals all the time because it's nice and easy to prep. I don't have to think. I can crack on in my day. Breakfast, as you saw, was a piece of piss. This is a piece of piss. The gyms, sorry, the Phil Fodens. The food pre and post are very quick and easy to have. So it's all about convenience and speed of food. Because if you can get the food in and keep your output on track to what you've been set, that's all you have to do. That is all you have to do. Just don't do too much. Stick to the plan. Don't overthink it. Don't try and be too clever with everything. And try and sneak extra calories in because that just makes you have less of a deficit than what you should be in. And crack on. Just crack on. For a short sacrifice of time in your life, in the grand scheme of things, 8, 12 weeks in your life, in any one hit, isn't that hard? Isn't that deep? Isn't that long? Isn't that big? It's just the excuses you make to make you not stick to it. So if you can leave your excuses at the door, and you're hungrier for results, and then by the end of the diet phase, when you look and feel your best ever, that's when you can start enjoying yourself and start patting yourself in the back. But like, yeah, I'm going to eat this fucking pizza because I put the fucking work in. Yeah, I can go to this wedding and get drunk and not think about it because I put the work in. Yeah, I can meet up with the boys because I put the work in. And then when you start doing stuff like that, because you put the work in originally, you know how hard it takes to get you there. So you just keep working. You just keep working so you're at maintenance. Just keep doing what you've been doing to lose the body fat whilst introducing a new lifestyle, as in going out and enjoying yourself and eating off plan. Then you won't gain the body fat back. Simple. I'm going to eat this because I am fucking starving. I am home from work and I am hungry. Time for first carb meals of the day. And yes, this is the bowl I'm going to be using. This is not the carb bowl. This is the carb bowl. Has to be done because it's the food I'm eating before I train. So heavy carb intake. Say heavy. Heavy is all relative, right? I'm putting in 90 grams of oats. When I started this cut, it was 100 grams. Took it down to 90. And that's it. That a little bit drop in post-workout as well. And increasing steps. That's all I have done throughout the prep. I keep saying prep, like it's just habit. It's not a prep. I need to get that out of my head. As you can tell, more salt. I'm just gonna go over here to get some blueberries. So talk amongst yourselves, but I need to have some fruit in here, some antioxidants. 100 grams of this. Big up Costco with a big man bag. Definitely comes in handy. It's a bit too much, but you know, don't need to be too anal about it. I actually do. I need to do it to the gram. Because that's what my OCD wants. That is pretty much this all done. And Nutella. I know, right? Who would have thought? Again, I need to clean. Who would have thought that I'd be? Hello. I should be better prepared and like set everything up and then do it all. So it's like all bosh and then bosh. No, fuck that shit, man. I've just got in. Anyway, Nutella, pretty much just the same gram for gram fat content as peanut butter, and it's way more interesting, especially in these oats. So we're going to put 20 grams in here. Oh, look at that, perfect. Perfect. Oh, that's underrated. So that's that. All done. Save that for later. A little bit of water, and then wash it in the microwave for 4 minutes. And while this is cooking, I get to make the protein part of the meal. So I know I always say I want a Monster sponsorship. Perform as well. Perform would be great. Because I'm not even saying it just to, well, I'm never ever going to be influenced by anybody and start advertising shit. Because I'll never be that person who's going to get to be a sponsored person. I mean, look at me. Look at the way I talk. I say cunt and fuck a lot. I'm not going to say buy this cunt and fucking Tom and my Perform ain't going to want that. Jokes aside though, Perform are very good. Everything mixes very, very well. Perform and Ghost, they're the two best on the market. And we just now whisk it so it turns into a paste, and this goes on top of the oats. And that's it. Yeet this into the bowl, and then eat it, go gym. I should also add, because I never really say it, but I'm having 3 to 4 litres of water every day as well. Massively, massively, massively important. So, water intake is the one thing that people don't do enough. Also, who are these adults who can't drink water? Water! It's the most fundamental thing in the fucking world. It's a basic need. And you get people who just can't drink water. Don't get it. Anyway, that's the kind of consistency we want. So that is that one done. That's it. That's the meal prep sorted. I'm gonna write this down. Meal prep done. OCD is kicking in. That's clean. And as you can tell, it literally took 2 minutes. 2 minutes to do the whole thing. Shoulders and triceps. That's what I'm doing today. If you want to go and see how I train them, go back on my page. You'll see how I do that. Training's been consistent. Training's been the same all the way through. Much like your food, your training should be consistent. I mean, you hear these people saying surprise the muscle or train at different intensities, like for week 1 to week 2 to week 3. Fuck off. That is not how you do it. That is just so wrong, it beggars belief. Progressive overload means you progressively overload the muscle in one way or another, and the best way to do it is doing the same exercises each time because that way you can track your progress and your body will develop at a much faster rate. So if you can progress on either weights or reps on every exercise you do for every session, you will develop your physique. Fact. You just will. Now, being in a calorie deficit, you're not going to grow muscle tissue, but by consistently doing the same things, you will have much more consistent results, much less chance of injury. And I'm still progressing, I'm still getting stronger week in, week out, even in a deficit, even with an aggressive cut like this. And that's because everything is done right. My energy levels are constantly good. I never have shit days energy wise. I never fall off a cliff. I never get to like 3 o'clock and then absolutely fucked. I'm good. Energy levels are great, sleep's great, recovery's great. And that's because of the consistency you put on a gym floor and in here. I thought I was going to time and I was just going to beat, but I'm a bit premature. I hope Steph doesn't see this. She really shouldn't see some of the stuff that I say, actually. I wanted to not know how much of an idiot I am at all times. Just most of the time. Although I do feel like she probably feels like I'm a bit of a moron already. Say a bit. It's more than a bit. Anyway, this is pretty much done. So all I need to do, put this on here and eat it. And that's it. It's as simple as that. So again, you see me have a couple of meals already today, and all 3 of them very quick to make, very quick to eat, and are all there by design. I'm very excited to eat this. It is my favourite meal. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to eat it all to myself, and you can't see. Alright. Gym done. We have got cereal. Use any cereal you want. I'm not going to advertise Fritos like I do Monster or Perform because that would just be ludicrous. But have a cereal that doesn't have any fats in. We want fast carbs and protein post-workout because the carbs will push the proteins into the muscles faster so you recover sooner. So, exactly the same. I'm not going to shout over this. 90 grams, just like the oats. Again, it started off at 100 grams when I was at the start of the cut, and then we dropped it. And that's it. Simple as that. That is the next meal. Again, quick, easy, tasty, efficient, does the job. Pour pre-made, so I didn't want to make you watch me do it all over again. Protein. Salted caramel, this is. So it's salted caramel on top of chocolate cereal, basically. And you're trying to tell me that meal plans are boring? Come on now. I'm going to eat this, crack on some online work, get some steps in to finish off. So I'm doing 12k a day. I think I've done 8 so far. And it's 4:20. It's actually a really good session as well. Shoulders and arms. Still got a bit of an iffy shoulder, but progressed compared to last week. So that's really, really good. Really happy with all of that. And yeah, touching on what I said about meal plans being boring, they're not. They're as boring as you make it. If you see a meal plan as more of ingredients rather than the set meal, you can have so much fun with it. So much fun with it. Creativity is definitely something that you can incorporate into your diet if you want to. If not, you can stick to exactly what's written. And again, as long as you're consistent with it, you'll go absolutely far. But as long as you stick to the quantities of the foods that are written down, you'll be absolutely fine. I'm going to eat this before it gets too soggy. Nobody likes soggy cereal, do they? Or do they? Let me know. Maybe Weetabix. Weetabix minis are buff, actually. I might get them for next time. Meal 5. Same as meal 1. But instead of putting ketchup on, I put sweet chili sauce. You also notice that I'm on the other side of the table. And that is because I've been literally working all day. I sit this side for content because the window's over there. It's a blank background. It's not black, it's fucking white. So yeah, whenever you see me talking on Instagram, this is why. I'm on the opposite side to where you see me sitting earlier today, but I'm still having the same meal as meal one. And I will eat this. I get into this is the routine that I've done since I was in prep last year, that I would do as much work as I can, eat this 5th meal, go out, finish whatever steps I've got left. I think it's only a few thousand. Come back, shower, eat my last meal, and that's it. That's how I wind down and stop for the day. And that's exactly what I intend to do. So just to give you a heads up how online coaching works, this is all what I want to get done before I fly off to Switzerland next weekend. 6 emails to write, 2 YouTube videos, including this one to do, and content for every single day from May 18th through till June 2nd. Also need to fix something else, which I'm going to be launching next month. Basically, just as a sneak preview, is to just fuck bodybuilding off in general. It's not necessarily the lifestyle, because the lifestyle does give a lot of rewards. It's the people and the negativity that they bring to what is effectively an amazing way to live. I mean, sure, what I'm doing now, eating all the same meals whilst dieting, that is the best way to go when you want to lose body fat. It just is. But when you want to bulk up, yeah, you're going to be in a calorie surplus. Only a small one, so you can build some lean muscle tissue. But the email I just wrote is all about making sure you still rest, you still relax, you still have a fucking social life. And when you go away for like a weekend away or a holiday, you fucking enjoy it. You're there for, well, many reasons. You're there to enjoy life, to switch off, to spend time with whoever you've gone away with, to absorb where you're at. You don't want to be thinking of fucking macros. You don't want to be thinking of the gym in general. You don't want to be doing anything that you don't want to do. If you want to go to the gym, great, all power to you. Feel free, knock yourself out. But if you're in another country, experience that country for what it is. Don't experience the gyms they offer. I've been very guilty of that in the past, and it's quite boring. I mean, there's things I've done in the past that I find quite, give myself the ick. Just because I was so immersed in the bodybuilding lifestyle, thinking I had to act and be a certain way to be a good bodybuilder, where in fact, you don't have to live the lifestyle so hardcore. It's so fucking boring. Just have a life, have a personality, have some friends that aren't dedicated to the gym and think that if you ate 1 gram of fucking rice above your macros, that all hell's gonna break loose. Sure, be consistent. Sure, be kind to yourself. And you know, if you have a goal, work hard towards it. That's a given. But there's doing all the things on your daily sheet and ticking them off, and there's acting like a boring cunt. We don't want that. We don't want that. That's why this diet phase is pretty much an end for me. And that's why when I go to Switzerland next weekend, I'm going to fully throw myself into it. I mean, I'm in a land that has the best chocolate in the world. What the fuck am I going to do? Eat a leaf? Fuck off. Nah. Bring me that chocolate. Bring me the beers. Bring me fondue. Bring me raclette. Bring me everything. Because I fucking earned it. And then when I come back, I can just tidy up. It's not a problem. It's not an issue. Just, yeah. My plan is to be in maintenance through June. See how I look by the end of it. And then if I feel like I need to tighten up a little bit before I fly off to Nice in August, then I'll just diet down a little bit in July. It's not that deep. And when I go away to Nice again in August, I'm not holding back. It's for one of Steph's best mates' birthdays. He's an amazing guy. And I will not be the reason why he doesn't enjoy anything. So I'm going to have all the cheese, all the wine, all the champagne, all the food. Speaking of food, I'm going to eat this right now. So, truth be told, I got too excited to remember to start this video. So, there's 200 grams of Greek yogurt in there, 1 scoop of protein, and a little bit of fats from Nutella. And that was my last meal of the day. And what is another great little hack, something I always do at the end of the day when in the diet phase, just to get a little bit of added sweetness, because sometimes that's what we crave. The OG, which I always prefer over Coke, Pepsi Max. Pepsi Max is fucking great. Got the cherry one today because flavour. And that's it. They're all the meals that I eat in a day, pretty much a whole day with me. The only thing you didn't see was the gym session, but if you go back on my previous videos, you will see the same session I did. Because the training doesn't change either. Food's the same, training's the same. As long as you match the intensity every session, you will progress on the gym floor. If you're consistent with your food, you will drop body fat. I have lost 8 kilos in 40 days. And I feel pretty good. So my energy levels are pretty good. I mean, I'm tired right now, but it's been a long ass day. I mean, it's 25 past 8. And I stopped at 8 today. So, pretty full on day. I'm going to eat this and go to bed. So I'm up early again tomorrow. But this is exactly the food I ate day in, day out on training days. On rest days, the only thing I did that was different was slice my oats in half. So when I was having 100, it was 50. When I was having 90, it was 45 grams. And instead of having cereal, because I'd only have that post-workout, obviously it was a rest day, so I didn't train. I just had what I call fake Nando's. So one of the chicken breasts that I cooked in bulk, had that with 200 grams of potatoes and veg. And I literally made it like Nando's, peri-peri like seasonings and everything. So yeah, it was good, it was nice. But that's what I have. I have 6 meals a day, 7 days a week. 4 of the 7 days exactly the same, and the other 3 exactly the same. It's so consistent because the fat loss rate has been consistent. Like I said, I've lost 8 kilos in 40 days. Be consistent for 40 days, see how far you can get. Obviously, if you've got more body fat to lose, it's going to take longer, but the more consistent you are, overall, the shorter time it would be, because you didn't get big overnight, so you're not going to get small overnight, but you can put the right practices in straight away. And as soon as you do, then you're set for life. Because what I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to go into maintenance. I'm going to have an off-plan meal every fucking weekend without fail. Have the fuck I like. I'm going to have extra large pizza and ice cream. I'm going to have Chinese, I'm going to have Indian, I'm going to have burgers, I'm going to have whatever. And then the other 6 days, straight back and plan. I'm going to add a little bit of extra carbs here and there now, just to make sure I'm not in a deficit. I want to be in a maintenance. And that's it. I'm still going to keep cardio up. Cardio is going to be 30 minutes all the time. Training is going to be exactly the same. It's going to progress, and from now I should be getting even bigger and stronger because I'm putting more fuel into my body. So yeah, exciting times ahead. I finally got to a place that I'm happy with how I look. Nothing left to do but to eat this and get some row. Like, who does that? It was nearly flawless, wasn't it? Nearly got to the end without fucking it up, and then I did that. You can tell I'm tired, and I need to have some well-deserved rest.